Every day in basketball circles, I hear everybody in this era is mentally weak. Like KD joining the Warriors or LeBron making a big three in Miami. But why is Steph Curry not in the mention for having a great mindset like the Kobe's, the Michael Jordans? That's what I'm trying to figure out in this video.
You looking dead in my eyes, lying like a demon.
Wait, wrong intro. Me, Steph Curry always had an underdog story from even starting where he was under recruited, undersized, and people just thought he wasn't good enough to play at the college level, D1 level. As I read more and more on Steph Curry, I keep hearing they saying he was quote unquote too small for a lot of colleges to take a risk on him. Like all greats say, you only need one opportunity. And David said it was that one opportunity. They took a shot at him, and I promise you they don't regret it at all. And in my opinion, they really made the right decision. He ranks first on all 3-pointers made at Davidson. First in free throw percentage and second in scoring average. 6 all-time in steals, but it's like Steph Curry. He doesn't play defense. Who cares? But and I'm shocked because he's 7th all-time in posts. He probably should have stayed that extra year. In my opinion, he led Davidson to one of the single-handedly best tournament runs in NCAA history. But that's my opinion. I might be a little biased because Steph Curry is one of my favorite players, but he was giving the boys buckets. He was doing everything. He was doing everything. I remember one game when they just thought they just not gonna let Steph Curry beat them. They troubled him the whole game. They lost that game. He was a difference maker, bro. Talking about that tournament, bro, Steph Curry went crazy. 30 points in 5 games in that tournament. It just looked unguardable, looked like an NBA talent. I just don't know how he fell to the 8th pick. But I know how he fell to the 8th pick because physicals and he went to Davidson. So, but, I mean, I guess hindsight is 50-50. I actually figured all that. I don't know how he fell to the 8th pick. He's light-skinned and can shoot the 3-ball. Like, how do you not draft him? I would have took him number 1, man. It's like, no, he stopped. But like I just said, he got drafted in the lottery pick by the Warriors, and I don't think they realized how good of a player they was drafting. They took their franchise player, and I don't think they realized how good. Some teams took Ricky Rubio, but others took Steph Curry, man. Warriors won 29 games. Yeah, that's what they had to offer him coming into the door. 29 games. Yes, you're hearing that correct. I mean, the Warriors' best player is Monte Ellis. I think he's a decent player. He was good at that time, but nothing to bring home about. But that's what he came on to. Yeah, he could have been like Magic, came to the Showtime Lakers, but everybody's path is different. In the beginning of Steph Curry's career, he dealt with a lot of injuries. Some people call him injury prone. I wouldn't say he was injury prone. I think his injuries is blown out of proportion, to be honest. To like beg up, he wasn't doing it in the beginning of his career. But despite that injury, he strengthened his ankle. He got stronger in the weight room. He developed. I forgot what workout it was. They said like the Warriors got a new trainer, and like they made him do like what squat was it? I'm trying to think of the squat. It was. There we go. They made him deadlift more to strengthen his quads, where it can be less dependent on his ankles. Also, don't skip past how he had to replace Steph Curry was together. It's not because he joined a loaded team, loaded role players. It's because how good KD and Steph Curry was together, how good they matched. Most of y'all say Kobe and Shaq was a better duo anyway. So is Kobe and Shaq a super team? So I get it, man. Y'all want to keep Magic Johnson as the greatest point guard of all time. So y'all want to say this era is not, nobody from this era is cut from this cloth. So I get it. Keep protecting the old days. I get it. I understand. How about his offensive responsibility being the focus on the team's defense every night, getting picked up full court every night, and for many years being the one source of playmaking? So all the attention that he gathers, it has to be hard to score, hard to pass, hard to do anything, but he still does it. P.S. I want to see what Magic Johnson does with a press. How about dealing with Draymond Green for most of the runs, most of the playoff runs, most championship runs? Draymond Green has a screw missing. And he's ready to explode at any moment. He's been suspended many times. He's been fined many times. He'd been injured players many times. He did a lot. Even one time costing them a championship. Draymond Green has 147 ejections and been ejected from a game 20 times in his whole career. You know how crazy of a stat that is? That's a crazy stat. 147. 147. So I'll just have one question. Why wouldn't he have a great mindset? Nah, not just great. Why wouldn't his mindset be with the all-time greats? The MJs, the LeBrons, the Kobe's, Charles Barkley's, the whole order, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Giannis. I don't see how he doesn't have a better mindset than Giannis, to be honest with you. Or at least the same level. Like you all heads love Giannis, but Giannis, he got Damian Lillard. So by y'all logic, y'all shouldn't like Giannis' mindset at all. I haven't even talked about all the records he has broke, and even 2020 itself, 2022, 2020, leading that bum team. That was a trash team to the eighth seed. The playing tournament should never existed to the eighth seed. Really, the eighth seed. He led that team to the playoffs, and that's crazy. That was a crazy amount of heart right there to lead that team. So I know everybody's going to bring up these what ifs. What if Kawhi didn't get injured? Why if KD never went to the Warriors? How many championships have we won? My argument is not based on championships. He is just the way how he just got better year by year. Even at this age right now, he lost a step, but year by year in his prime, how much he was better, how dominant he was. How in 2016, how he won MVP, nobody got a first place vote. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Y'all need to give Steph y'all flowers. This is crazy. Steph is crazy. He's top 10. Put him in y'all top 10, please. How about compared to the two greatest mindsets or heart or desire that people always bring up? Kobe and MJ. I'm not even going to talk about MJ threatening to retire on many occasions, or the many times a change in the staff or the players or the roster happened, he would cry. But the media don't tell you that. They don't tell you that. All that, like, players complain. That's part of the game. Players would complain if something's wrong. I'm not saying MJ is weakly minded for doing that. I respect him for doing that. But don't try to make it seem like that only happened in this era. Or about Kobe, how Kobe cost them championship. Him and Shaq, not just Kobe by himself. Him and Shaq cost them championships. Or even Kobe wanted to be traded in 06 or 07. I forgot which year it was, but he wanted to be traded. Or how he got Paul Gasol. That wasn't a mistake. I'm pretty sure Kobe knew he was getting Paul Gasol. He asked for Paul Gasol. And again, I don't think he's weakly minded for any of that. They gave him Smush Parker. Smush Parker. Kobe had every right to complain, every right to do everything. Again, it's just the media that thinks this only happened in this era. I just think Curry's mindset is on the same level as MJ or Kobe, Tim Duncan, Shaq. Well, I think he has a better mindset than Shaq, but you understand my point. I would love to hear y'all arguments about how he wouldn't, or why he don't, or why it doesn't match up, or anything. So drop them in the comments. My name is Mello, and this is the video.
Oh my gosh, Cody. I be in